If you suffer from writer's block, or if you're a teacher who teaches students who have problems getting their writing going, this video is for you. My name is Nathan. This is The Natural Classroom. Let's get started. So I've taught English for 19 years, and I've noticed that this is a big problem for a lot of people. Whether you're a student or teacher, getting people to write, getting yourself to write, probably one of the biggest challenges. There's a couple of simple tricks to get past that. I'm going to approach this from the perspective of a teacher helping students to do this. But if you're somebody who suffers, stick around. There's some advice that you'll actually really need coming up later. I think the biggest hurdle for students getting their writing flowing is they don't have an outlet that is acceptable, or at least they don't perceive there being an outlet that's acceptable. A lot of teachers will try to give writing assignments, but as soon as there's a mark or a assessment associated with that writing, it's pretty easy to get tunnel vision. If it's being assessed and if there's an element there of getting it right or doing a good job, that immediately steps in the way of the writing and nothing will happen. And so there needs to be an outlet that's available to get those ideas out. So I'm going to ask a question that Sean Connery asked as he played Forrester in the film Finding Forrester. And the question is this: why is it the words we write for ourselves are so much better than the words we write for others? Let's listen to him answer that.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and what?
Write.
What are you doing?
I'm writing. Like you'll be when you start punching those keys.
Connery brings up one of the first rules of free writing that I think is key to understanding how to become a better writer.
I'm just thinking.
No. No thinking. That comes later.
And it's just to write and not to think. As soon as we think, it interrupts our flow of writing. It interrupts our ability to be creative. And we start focusing on trying to make it something. It doesn't matter what that is. Whatever you're trying to make it into, that often is what's in the way. So another key to writing is to just let go of conventions like grammar or spelling or even like controlling the topic. If you allow yourself to write like this, even if it doesn't make sense or if it's kind of ridiculous or weird, that actually helps you to find your voice, because you're not trying to be somebody or someone in your writing. You're just writing whatever comes to mind, immediate writing. For this one, I'm going to let Robin Williams, who plays Mr. Keating in Dead Poets Society, answer this one.
Picture of Uncle Walt up there. What does he remind you of? Don't think. Answer. Go on.
A madman.
What kind of madman? Don't think about it. Just answer again.
A crazy madman.
Oh, you can do better than that. Free up your mind. Use your imagination. Say the first thing that pops into your head, even if it's total gibberish. Go on. Go on.
A sweaty-toothed madman.
Good God, boy. There's a poet in you after all. There. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close them. Now, describe what you see.
So I really love
close
this
my
line.
eyes.
Go on, you can do better than that. Free up your mind. Use your imagination. Say the first thing that pops into your head, even if it's total gibberish.
A sweaty-toothed madman with a stare that pounds my brain.
Oh, that's excellent. Now, give him action. Make him do something.
His hands reach out and choke me.
That's it. Wonderful, wonderful.
And all the time he's mumbling.
What's he mumbling?
Mumbling truth.
Yeah.
Truth like a blanket that always leaves your feet cold.
Forget them. Stay with the blanket. Tell me about that blanket.
You push it, stretch it, it'll never be enough. You kick at it, beat it, it'll never cover any of us. From the moment we enter crying to the moment we leave dying, it'll just cover your face as you wail and cry and scream.
Don't you forget this.
Another YouTuber I was watching, he says, write whatever, even if it's garbage, maybe even especially if it's garbage. Point being, stop worrying about what it is, what it turns out to be. If you focus on whether it's good or not, you lose the ability to write from your heart. So there's a fantastic book written back in the 80s called Writing Down the Bones by Natalie Goldberg. Great book. I've used this book numerous times in my classes. And in this book, she's got 6 rules that she uses. To me, 6 is a lot, but you get the point from these rules. Rules like keep your hand moving, don't cross out, don't worry about spelling, punctuation, or grammar, lose control, don't think, don't get logical. And then the last one, she says, go for the jugular, meaning like if it's like got a lot of energy and it's really crazy, go for it. That's probably a great source of writing. I'm going to keep my rules really simple. First rule, simple. Don't think, just write, and keep going. Don't stop. Okay, that's all one rule. Next rule, no editing. So grammar, spelling, erasing, crossing out, all gone. Just write. And then the last one, of course, is just let go of trying to write something good or trying to control the narrative. Just write. No matter what, just write. Okay, simple rules. When I'm teaching this to students, I'll often use like a prompt or something at the beginning of a free writing session. I call it free writing, just in case you're wondering. On a free writing session, I'll put a prompt and I'll tell students the prompt doesn't matter. The prompt is just a way to kind of get the flow going. It's not about writing about whatever I've written on the board. Maybe if you've lost your train of thought or you're out somewhere weird and you're not sure how to get back, the prompt is on the board. That's what we were writing about. I'll go back to that. Obviously, I've been teaching this for a long time. And I love it. I love the process of free writing. I love it for myself as well. I love it so much that I created a unit plan for teachers to be able to teach this week after week. It's got 9 lessons in there. It's designed to kind of complement any kind of unit. And it's a great activity to do on a Friday. Here on the Natural Classroom, I'll be doing Free Write Fridays, which is a live stream. You can join me for those. And in that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to choose a topic. Those who join me are welcome to do the free write along with me. And at the end of it, I will share what I've written. The unit plan is designed to complement any lesson plan. And that is for sale on my Patreon. You're welcome to go there and check it out. And then you're welcome to join me on Fridays, where who knows what we're going to write. I think that's the most exciting part. Is I'm a little bit nervous about doing this, but I'm excited to hear what other people write. I'm excited to see even what I write at the same time. So join me on every Friday. It'll be 8 o'clock Pacific time, 11 o'clock Eastern time. And we'll write. We'll just write. That's the whole point. That's all we'll do is we'll just write. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next Friday.